Unlocking the mystery of dive tables in English. Hello, dear viewers. Today, we're embarking on a linguistic deep dive into the world of English phrases. Specifically, we'll unravel the meaning behind the term dive table. Whether you're a seasoned English speaker or just starting out, understanding these nuances can be both fascinating and useful. So, let's get ready to submerge into the depths of the English language. The term dive table may initially invoke images of plunging into the ocean or maybe a peculiar type of furniture. However, in English, this phrase has a specific and practical application. Dive tables are actually a crucial tool used by scuba divers to determine the duration and depth of dives to avoid decompression sickness. They are charts that guide divers on how to ascend safely without experiencing the bends. So, where does this term come from? Dive tables were developed from research and experiments on decompression which date back to the early 20th century. They've since become a staple in diving courses and safety practices. The phrase, dive table, isn't commonly used outside of this context, making it a great example of specialized language within a particular field. Could dive table have metaphorical meanings? In English, we often take terms from one domain and apply them to another. While dive table is not typically used metaphorically, the creativity of the language means it's not out of the realm of possibility. For example, someone might say, "Let's use a dive table approach," suggesting a careful and planned strategy, akin to planning a dive. Now, how can you use dive table if you're not talking about scuba diving? If you're learning English, it's essential to know that using highly specialized terms like this one might confuse the listener unless the context is clear. It's best to use this phrase when discussing diving or when a precise plan or calculation is needed in a similar step-by-step situation. Thank you for joining me in exploring the term dive table. English is filled with such specialized phrases, and understanding them can really broaden your mastery of the language. Remember, learning English is like a series of dives. Each time you surface, you come out with more knowledge and confidence. Until our next linguistic adventure, keep practicing and stay curious.